Hey everybody, this is Brian. This is Co. That's Javier behind the camera. We are about to record the voiceovers for the upcoming Casual Luxury Fashion Show. I'm so excited about this show. I think it's going to be the best show yet, and I can't wait to show you guys. So, here we go.
You can hear yourself? You can hear yourself? Okay. Whenever you're ready.
So how did it begin? I mean, it was real simple. I was jobless, homeless, sleeping on my cousin's floor, and my other cousin invited me to a party. And you know, back then it's like, who's gonna look the flyest? And I didn't have any money to buy anything fly to wear, so I decided to take 2 t-shirts and cut them up, and I made 1 t-shirt. And basically the t-shirt said, I made this t-shirt. But we wore it, I wore it to the party, and people responded well to it and asked me if I made t-shirts, and it was kind of like, yeah. And B66 began, sort of. I mean, I spent another 2 years trying to figure it out, but basically, that was the beginning of B66. I thought we were doing a segment.
Oh. That's why I should do what you're going to say. Because I'm going to do all one take, because I can just cut it out.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Why do I do it? I think because, you know, I think most people search their whole lives trying to find out where they belong and what it is that they want to do with their lives and their careers and stuff like that. And, you know, although I kind of fell into the design aspect of what I'm doing, I have never felt more complete than when I'm creating. Ever since I was a little boy, I actually sewed here, did this, cut up that, did this. There was a time when Chinese collar shirts were very popular, and I asked my mom if I could have Chinese collar shirts, and she's like, hell no. So I wound up cutting off all the collars on my shirts, and of course when the style went out, when the fad went out, she made me still wear the shirts, so I was a little dated. So that's and that's not even the beginning. Even like when I was very little, probably kindergarten, I was creating stuff, but didn't think of myself as a designer. I just thought of myself as a kid who could draw, or a kid who could sew, or a kid who could put stuff together. How do people respond to it? I'm amazed at, from the very beginning, although, you know, my friends and my family are amazing, because, you know, when I first started creating these shirts, aside from the one that I made for myself, I was more interested in making money. And I think the designs reflected that, because they were really poorly done. I thought I could be different by making t-shirts from scratch, and so, like, there would be one arm that was longer than the other on a short sleeve t-shirt, so it was a little crazy looking. But my friends and my family, they were all like, oh, you made this? Wonderful. And I would look at it like, this is a piece of crap. But, you know, with that knowledge, knowing for myself that it wasn't that great, it made me want to do better. And the fact that, you know, I'm able to sell pieces and people respond to it favorably, I think that it's amazing. I'm amazed every single day that people give me a kind, you know, a nice compliment, or, you know, make a purchase, or recommend me to someone. And then that gradually grew into my photography work, hiring people to shoot for me. They weren't capturing the aesthetic of what I thought I wanted at the time, and so I picked up the camera myself and started shooting it. And again, you know, gradually, initially the photos weren't that great, and gradually, you know, just working on it, I began to love it for the art more so than can I make some money on it. And then I think that images started getting better, and I was able to start charging. You know, and because I was giving people quality work, I didn't feel bad about charging.
I think you said it now.
Right? It's a lot. Wow.
Because there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot you can use to just throw in and like
Yeah.
flying out. And, I'm sorry.
Oh, I do want to say something about mom though.
Yeah.
Who's my greatest influence? I have a lot of influences, but I think my mom is the ultimate influence on me. Through her, I learned how to pursue my dreams without guilt. I learned how to appreciate and respect and love and not hide it within myself. I think she taught me that just through watching her and her actions, and sometimes her inability to do the same thing. I learned to do it for myself, and so I'm very appreciative that I had her in my life, and I can't imagine a greater influence than the person who brings you into the world.
Wow.
You stop it?